and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your chance to win a virtual £1 million by simply answering 15 questions in a row correctly. So if you're ready, let's play. Okie dokie. Are you playing alone or with your friends? A full house. Good luck, everyone. So tell me what kind of multiplayer game you want to play. Fastest Finger lets you all challenge to be the first to play for a cool million. A team game lets you combine your knowledge to see if you can win the jackpot together. And head-to-head will have you all playing against each other, a question at a time. Thank you very much. Player 1, you first. Thanks. And now Player 2. Thanks a million. Then it's Player 3. Okie dokie. And finally, Player 4. Thanks a million. Right, time to play Fastest Finger first. Each of you needs to pick a key on the keyboard to use as your personal buzzer. So, Player 1, pick a key. And Player 2, pick a key. Player 3, your turn. Pick a key, please. And finally, Player 4, pick a key. Okay, let's play Fastest Finger first. Put these names in alphabetical order. Emily, Eileen, Emma, Elizabeth. Time's up. So let's see the 4 answers in the correct order. First was B, second was D, then it was A, and finally it was C. Now let's see who got it right. Then let's see who got it right in the fastest time. Player 2, well done, you're fastest, and you're going to be the first to play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Okay, Player 2, it's your turn. Good luck. Now, I hope you're ready for this. Here comes your first question. It's worth £100. Which device is used to break open the shells of nuts? Rockers, bonkers, bats, crackers. You're going for D. Of course it is. You've got 100 quid. Here's question 2. It's worth £200. What's the name of the top prize in a lottery? Jackpot, Jim Pot, Jill Pot, Jane Pot. It's right, you got £200. You're doing well, you're just 13 questions away from £1 million. Look at this for £300. Where is dirty linen usually sent to be cleaned? Laundry, nursery, pharmacy, lavatory. You're absolutely right for £300. Right, you're 12 questions away from £1 million. Now this one is worth £500. Take your time, have a look at it. In which film did John Hurt play the disfigured John Merrick? The Capybara Man, the Aardvark Man, the Elephant Man, the Gorilla Man. You're right, you've got £500. Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to, that's what they're there for. Right, just be careful. This is the last point at which you could go away with absolutely nothing. You are now 11 questions away from £1 million. This is worth £1,000. Here it comes. The pasta ravioli originated in which country? China, Mexico, Italy, India. If this answer is correct, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least £1,000. Well done, it is the right answer. So, congratulations, you're now guaranteed £1,000 no matter what happens. Okay, going on. Question 6 is for £2,000. Which of these buildings would be most likely to have a concierge, factory, apartment block, hospital, prison? All right, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend and ask the audience. You think it's B. Are you happy with that answer? You've just won £2,000. Okay, now it's getting rather serious. The money starts to go up and up at this point rather fast. You've got £2,000. You're 9 questions away from £1 million. This question is worth £4,000. Which of these Mediterranean islands is the furthest east? Crete, Cyprus, Sicily, Malta. So you're saying B. It's the right answer. You've got £4,000. Well done. Okay, going on. Question 8 coming up for £8,000. Take your time on this. You don't have to play. Here it comes. In Shakespeare's play, what was the name of Hamlet's mother? Gertrude, Hermione, Imogen, Bianca. So you think it's A. You had £4,000. You could have walked away. You didn't. You've now got £8,000. Okay, keep going if you want to. Here's question 9. You're doing really well. If you play and get it wrong, you'll drop £7,000. If you play and get it right, you'll double your money to £16,000. Which is the only Canadian city to have hosted a Summer Olympic Games? Toronto, Quebec, Vancouver, Montreal. You're going for D. You had £8,000. You didn't have to play. You did. It was the right answer. You've just won £16,000. You've still got all 3 lifelines left. 50-50, phone a friend and ask the audience. Right, you've got £16,000. Now you can take that £16,000, but you're just 6 questions away from £1 million. The next question, if you go for it and you get it right, is worth a guaranteed £32,000. Have a look at it. Good luck. What is the first name of the tennis player with the surname Curtin? Gustavo, Marcello, Andre, Yevgeny. You don't have to play this, but if you do give me a correct answer, you are guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000. Are you happy with that? You did have £16,000 in your hand. You've now got £32,000. Now, whatever happens, I'll be writing you out a cheque for at least £32,000. But we don't want to give you that. We want to write you out a cheque for much, much more. The next question is worth £64,000. It's a chance to double your money. You're guaranteed £32,000 and you might as well play. Here it comes. The sale of what was banned during Prohibition in the USA? Tobacco, guns, buffalo hides, alcohol. You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose. Is that your final answer? You had £32,000 in your hand. Not anymore. You've now got £64,000. Now you're getting into really serious money territory. The next question is worth £125,000, and you are just 4 away from $1 million. Take your time. You don't have to play it, but here it comes. Which of these adhesive words is an adverb? Stickily, stickier, stickiness, stickyist. Now take your time on this one. It's for a big, big £125,000 cheque. Serious money. Is that your final answer? You had a cheque for £64,000. Not anymore. You've now got a cheque for £125,000. Now, you don't have to play this next question. It's entirely up to you. You've got £125,000 at this moment. But if you can give me the right answer, it's worth £250,000. Take your time. You've got £125,000 at this moment, but it's worth £250,000. Here it comes. Which of these European countries is not landlocked? Switzerland, Poland, Hungary, Luxembourg. Take your time, think carefully about this one. A wrong answer would cost you £93,000. Is that your final answer? You had a cheque for £125,000. You no longer have that. You've now got a cheque for £250,000. So there's a cheque there for £250,000. But we don't want to give you that. We'd like to give you the next cheque for £500,000. You are at this moment 2 questions away from £1 million. Have a look at it. Take your time. This is question number 14 of 15. What specifically is a mezzanine in a building? In-between floor, basement store, escalator access, lift shaft. So you think it's A. You've just risked an awful lot of money on one question. You had £250,000 and you could have walked away. You've been very, very brave. Your reward is a cheque for £500,000, £500,000. Well done. Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Right, you now have a cheque for £500,000. But we don't want to give you that. We really do want to give you a cheque, and we could in just a minute for £1 million. You've answered 14 questions out of 14 correctly. It's time now for the 15th and final one. You don't have to play it, but this is worth £1 million if you can give me the right answer. Here it comes. Who or what is a thaumaturge? Prayer book, magician, lantern, horse's saddle. So you're saying B? Oh, you have come so close to winning. You've come so far. Now you're even closer. You've done it. It's the correct answer. You are now a millionaire. You've won £1 million. I can't believe it.